Hey, y'all. I am Nikki with Avery Lane Creations and ALC Yarns, and this is my Yarn Everywhere podcast. I have a lot for y'all today, and I can't wait to just jump in and show y'all. I'm going to start out and just show y'all what I'm working on, and I might as well, since I have this whip like right here in front of me, I might as well start with this one. You're gonna be really surprised. It's another sock. Another DK weight sock. I am using the Crazy Sock Ladies vanilla sock pattern. She has a YouTube video tutorial, which is the only reason I have been able to accomplish attempting to knit socks and all the things. And I am using some of my hand dyed yarn for this sock. And I think the colorway is called Great Barrier Reef or something like that. I'm a sucker for any kind of like blue or teal yarn and speckles. Like I love speckles. So I kept one of these for myself, and I'm using one of my absolutely favorite project bags. I have several favorites, but I really, really love this one too. It's so lightweight and it's perfect for a really small project. And I think I showed this one in my last podcast and I forgot to say who it's from. It's from Fate's Thread. I forgot that there's a little tag. If you are a bag maker, I want to thank you for having the little tags on there because I forget. And I want to be able to tell others about your bags because I love them. So I absolutely love this bag and knitting socks. I think I might need an intervention. So I'm at the part where you start picking up the gusset stitches, and that part is easier now. But the part that I still struggle with is the part after the gusset stitches when you start doing like your decreases for your foot. I don't know what it is. But that's where my hang up is at. I'm sorry. Excuse me for 1 second. I have this thing about chapstick, have to have chapstick. So I got to that point the other night and my brain was tired and like, you know what? I do not want to have to frog this. So I started another sock. This one is on sock weight, and I'm finally using my birthday party yarn. I meant to keep one on sock weight and on DK weight, and for some reason I did not keep one on DK weight, so I had to start a sock weight sock. Okay, being very gentle with this because I got a little like sassy and carried away the other night and pulled on this and like frogged a whole bunch of my work. And so I had to start over. I was really, really sad. So this is my tiny little sock with sock weight yarn. And it's I'm using my birthday party colorway. Y'all, I love speckled yarn. It's really hard to see. My lighting in here today is not the greatest, but this is the colorway that I'm using. You can see where I had to frog. Fun times. And I really wanted to get further along so I could show y'all the sock. I literally was almost done with the cuff. No, I was on to the next part. I was just about to start. I forgot. I forgot what part of the pattern I was at. Oh, you know what? I have my pattern in here. Let me see. I was about to start the heel flap, literally on like a couple of stitches from starting the heel flap. So super sad, but you know, I just get to knit more. So, and I've got to show y'all this project bag. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm obsessed. Obsessed. And I got to show you the inside. It's lemons. Like, does this not scream summertime? And then she makes these really cool pockets in there. It's so hard to show in a video. You can see those. There's another tie-dye in there, and there's enough room for like a crochet hook. And then there's more pockets on the other side. This is just one big pocket on the other side. Look at the inside of that pocket. I'm obsessed. Love, love, love this project bag. And I will link down below to who I got it from. I don't think she really makes them anymore, so I don't think she has them in her Etsy shop, but you can reach out to her if you want one. Um, and the reason why I reached out to her is because the very first project bag I ever got is from her. We did like a maker swap. I think I swapped some yarn for a project bag, and y'all, this is at least 2 years old, and it still looks brand new, and it has gone everywhere with me. So I was like, "Hey, do you still make project bags?" So, anyways, I couldn't wait to show y'all that and my teeny little sock. So those are my current sock whips. I think I have a problem. I was dreaming last night about knitting socks. I'm like, "Okay, something's wrong." But I love it. So here we are. Hey, Missy, are DK socks more like slippers? No, I no. I just did not know what I was doing with my first pair of socks, so they fit like slippers. I got carried away on the foot part and went past my size, so they fit way too big. But next time I'll know, like, to measure before I think I need to. So no, they fit just like a regular, sock. I guess. I haven't, like, compared the 2, but from talking with my friend Cheryl, she loves DK weight socks, and she says, she hasn't said anything that they fit more like a slipper. But once I finish these in, about 20 years, I'll let you know. All right, I'm gonna show y'all the baby blanket. I just started on my second skein of this yarn. It's gonna be a big blanket. Um, yeah, it's probably gonna be, yeah, like a throw-sized blanket. I always do this with baby blankets. Like, I can't make a baby-sized blanket. I end up making it way too big. But look how pretty that is. I'm loving it, and it's so squishy and soft. I love making blankets with, the Bernat blanket yarn. It's seriously one of my favorite, yarns to make blankets with. It's about all I make blankets with anymore. So that is another whip, and then let me show y'all. So the other night, I really wanted to knit socks, but I made myself work on this sassy wrap, which I really enjoy. It's just I'm, like, on this sock knitting thing right now. So I made myself work on this before I started another sock, and I'm so proud. Look how pretty that is. I'm loving it. So pretty. So I started this when I was on my trip, and my tension was kind of off down here, so I actually frogged it and started over, and I'm glad I did because it looks so much better. And I feel like once I block it, like, it's going to take care of all that, like, kind of waviness there. So I'm really tickled with this, and I cannot wait to get that done because then I can get the patterns into testing and get those released. So I'm excited about that. Let me see what else I have. Um, I think that's all the whips I have besides my never-ending, Copland shawl, and I think that's it. At least that's all that I have within reach and that I can find. So I'm gonna show y'all what I finished. I finished another sunshine iced tea or coffee cozy. I'm obsessed with making these. Um, I just have to weave in the ends and add a tag. Um, And this color is another one of my favorite I love this cotton colors. This is City Beat. It's not up there with the Brights and the Eastern Nova colorways, but it's definitely one of my favorites. And then if you follow me on social media, you saw that I finished the knit socks. I'm so proud because not gonna lie, I was really worried that they would not be the same size, and they are the same size. So I'm super, super proud to finally have them finished. And I told myself I wasn't going to start anymore because I have a bunch of crochet stuff that I need to get done, but as you saw earlier, I did it. I started 2 more pair. Okay, let me put that over there. So that's all that I have finished because I keep starting other projects. Anybody else do that? Thank you, Missy. I did finish the sock weight wrap. And you know what, Danielle? I'm thinking about going ahead and typing that one up and getting that into testing. And that way I won't have 2 going at one time. And in fact, I think I have this sock weight one. I literally have a mess in here. I have this 6-foot table over here and it's piled with stuff. Here's the sock weight one. I need to, and I think I said this last podcast, I need to measure it and then block it and measure it again. And I just haven't done that. My to-do list seems to get longer and longer. Oh, and I already showed you, next was on my list of things that I got in, and I showed you the amazing tie-dye project bag. I'm obsessed with it. And then we will go on to yarn news. Meant to send an email out yesterday and I didn't. I haven't been feeling good the last couple days. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the heat. I'm not sure what it is, but I just don't have any energy. So I've just kind of done like the bare minimum that I need to do to get by. So I will be sending out an email soon telling y'all about the Verna cowl. So this is a pattern designed by Danielle from A Naughty Habit Designs. And y'all, it is such a fun pattern to make. And I seriously want to make another one. And I had yarn stashed back for another one. And then one of my yarn club members messaged me and they wanted that colorway. And I literally was out of worsted weight yarn. There was a shipping issue and I was out of worsted weight yarn. So I sold her what I had put back for me. And then I just haven't dyed any more yarn. But I seriously cannot wait to make another one because it's such a fun pattern and it works up beautifully. And it actually works up pretty quickly too. If you got a Mother's Day kit, this was the pattern and the yarn that was in the Mother's Day kit. But to celebrate her pattern release and her upcoming crochet along, we decided to do a yarn only kit for her. And you can get this colorway, which is Beautiful Darling and Very Beautiful, or Beautiful Darling and Tempting Teal, or Beautiful Darling and Dark Denim. And then the colorway that she made hers in is False Speckles in Olive You Always. You'll have to check out her page or my page to see that. But those are the only 4 color options that I have. And so those are available right now to pre-order. And she will start the crochet along, I believe, August 3rd. But I have a pinned post on my Facebook page if you want more information. And I will try to remember to link that below too. But I'm excited about her crochet along. She did a crochet along a year or 2 ago for one of her shawls. And I wasn't able to participate as far as making something with everybody, but I was in the group and I got to, see a lot of the comments and stuff. And it was so much fun just to see everybody working on the same thing and showing off their yarn that they're using. So it was really, really fun. And I can't imagine how fun it is to be like making alongside them too. So I'm hoping to participate in the crochet along too. So the other yarn news is all of my extra April boxes are now in my yarn shop. I sold out of the Giggle Juice and Bed by 9, but there's still, I think, 4 of the Braless by 9 April Yarn Club extras. So those are in there, and it's only available on worsted weight. And then if you are a Yarn Club member and you have not received your May box, this is a spoiler alert. I'm going to show y'all May's Yarn Club. So let me look at the card. May was boho month. And if you know my yarn style, I'm not a real earthy, neutral girl. But every once in a while, I will do that. I really love the bright, the speckles, the just all the colors. But boho was fun because it was a challenging month and I was able to dig out some dye colors that I didn't know I even had. So I'm going to show y'all the extras. There was this super cute, I'm calling it a notions pouch, but it's a keychain and it's great. I like it because I can clip it to like my project bag and put stuff inside there that's not going to snag my yarn. So this is really cool and it's reversible. So this was one of the items. And then there was some like super cute boho rainbow sticker. These are those really good stickers, like the thick ones that are like waterproof. Anyways, it's super, super cute. I have one on, I don't know if I put it on this computer or my other computer. Then boho rainbow sticky notes because sticky notes are life. I have them everywhere. And then a basket bottom. You know what? I forgot oh, it's right here. I'm just going to grab it. So the basket bottom, and all of my Yarn Club members got my sunshine basket pattern. And then my premium members, they get an exclusive item that's just for them. They got a package of soak wool wash. There were several different scents. And then what I like is they also send you an unscented version as well. And then they also got a sample pack of hibiscus berry tea, which is really, really good. So that is all the extras. And the basket bottom was from Crafty Bama Stitch. She has a bunch of different little wooden cutouts. She even has like some for different size beanies and displays and things like that. So check her out. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to put all this back together so the extras, nobody misses an item. All right, so now let's get to the yarn. I'm super excited about the yarn. Kind of sad because I tried to keep one of each and there was one colorway that I did not keep. I think this one is my favorite from. This is called Nude, Where's My Car? And I love it. So this looks brown, but it's actually like a rose gold pink. So I love it. It's definitely a favorite. Even though I'm not a big neutrals girl, this is definitely a favorite. And I'm going to keep one. I don't know what weight I'm going to keep it on, but I'm definitely keeping one to make something with. So this is on all three of my bases. The one in the middle is my sock weight base. This is my DK Squish base. And then this is my worsted weight base. Oh, it's so pretty. So that is Nude, Where's My Car? My Yarn Club members helped me come up with some of these names. And let me just say, they were so good at that. There was 4 colorways this month. This is the other one. This one is Bow Hold My Beer. How cute. This one definitely brought me out of my comfort zone, but I like it. I'm very surprised that I liked it. There's it's called Vanilla Bean. It's like a yellow vanilla, leans a little brown. There's some gray in there. I really like this blue and then that mauve color. So this is Bow Hold My Beer. And the third one and the last one that I have in stock, but I'm going to show y'all a picture. Fingers crossed you can see it on my phone. This one is Burn Your Bra, Baby. Like this definitely gives me like boho vibes. And it's so funny because I said I wasn't going to do speckles this month, but as you can see, there's a few of them that the color broke and there's just like a couple little speckles. But this turned out really, really pretty. I was surprised at how much I liked this because there's some gold and some brown in there. So I can't wait to see what my yarn club members end up making with these. So this was Burn Your Bra, baby. Um, and then I'm going to show you the last one. And I really, really, really surprised myself on this one. I can't believe how much I liked it. This one's called A Little Hippie, A Little Hood. And it's got some brown in there and like a burnt orange, like a muted burnt orange, and some teal and some of that mauvey red pink. That's like the best the best example or the best explanation I have for that. So I really, really liked this one too, and it's really pretty. So boho month was definitely a challenge and brought me out of my comfort zone as far as colors, but I feel like it was still a fun month, and I hope I saw a lot of comments that my yarn club members really seemed to enjoy it. And I'm not gonna say much about June's colorways, but I'm definitely making up for not being able to speckle last month or use like bright colors. So that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to give anything away. Um, and June's theme is coral reef. So this is gonna be another fun month. And how is it June already? Like in mid-June. Like time is just flying by. Um, so that is I think all that I have for y'all today. Let me make sure because I have stuff everywhere. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Nope, I think that's all that I have for y'all today. I really thought this was gonna go a lot longer, especially doing the unboxing. So, oh, Danielle, so you always make the larger blankets for babies so they can use them longer. That's a good idea. Um, thank you. Thank you for saying the nude wears my color is really pretty. That was my favorite too. So, all right, I guess I'm gonna leave y'all today. I did not prepare very well. I always try to leave with like a momentum moment. And I think I'm going to talk about balance. I know that May was a crazy month for me. And then I took like a week and a half off because my mom was here and it was so much fun. And let me tell you, it is hard once you have like your routine and you have like kind of like a time management balance. It's hard to get back in. So that's one thing that I've been trying to work on since I've been back home. And I just want to say, like, I know one of the things that I always ask is like, how do people balance it all? Like, how do people balance back, especially back when I had a full time job? Like, how do people balance a full time job, a life, crochet time, and a business? And I want to say that there's really not like a secret out there that is like, oh, well, if you do this, that you're just going to find balance. A lot of it is it's a constant work. It's constant, like, learning to say no and like constantly looking at what your priorities are and looking at what's important to you and realizing where you need to like focus, where you need to give more, where you need to like kind of ease off the gas a little bit. And I know for me, like especially the last 2 days, I haven't felt that great. So I'm just like I'm looking at my to-do list and I have to have non-negotiables. Like if nothing else, this has to get done today. And so I focused on getting that done and then I rested. And it's sometimes it's so hard for us, especially as women. Sometimes it's so hard for us to rest because we feel a little guilty. Oh my gosh, if I'm not up doing something, it's not going to get done. Um but I feel like when you can like, I have a daily planner that I use every day, and when you can write out, like, your top priorities for today, your other to-do list, and schedule in downtime too, and, for me, it makes it easier to rest when I know that I got my non-negotiables done. Like, I got exactly what I had to get done today. Everything else, even though it feels super important, can be shuffled to later on. So I feel like there's really not a balance. There's just a constant work at the balance. And knowing that, like, even if you like, I know when I worked in a pharmacy, there's times we had to weigh things out on our balancing scale. And if you look at it, it's never just like this, like, it's constantly moving. And I feel like that's just that's how it is trying to, run a business and have a life outside of that business too. So I want to encourage you that if you feel pulled into so many different directions and you're just like, oh, I wish I could find a balance. um you can find a little bit of a balance that works with you or works for you. And just take a look at your to-do list and just really look at, does it have to be done? I know it feels super important and it feels like, oh, I've got to get this done. But look at it through, would you put that much stuff to get done in one day on somebody that you loved? Would you ask your spouse to expect for him to get all of that done in one day, or your best friend? Sometimes we need to do just a little bit less and expect a little bit less out of ourselves, so those tasks that actually have to be done, we can really focus on that and give it our all instead of being pulled into so many different directions. And this is something I have to tell myself all the time. So I hope that encourages you, because look, we deserve to have time to do what we love, even if it's like, that's my thing is I want 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes a day where I can sit and crochet or sit and knit or do something that I love. So I hope that you will spend some time on you today and just do something that you love guilt free. So I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Happy crocheting, and I'll be talking to y'all soon. Bye.